Energy medicine is about raising the power of the vital force or chakra system. The first and second axioms of Hahnemann's Organon of Medicine states this very clearly. The first axiom states, the physician's high and only mission is to restore the sick to health. To cure, as it is termed, in effect this means to restore the vital force. The second axiom reflects further. The highest ideal of cure is rapid, gentle and permanent restoration of the health, or removal and annihilation of the disease in its whole extent, in the shortest, most reliable and most harmless way, on easily comprehensive principles. Once the spinning vortexes of the vital force are established, there is no room for disease and the sick are restored to health. This is the process of energy medicine. Health is restored by the removal of the energy blocks. To fully understand the process of returning the body to health, one has to understand the electrical or subtle bodies as well as the physical body. Any disruption or disease first manifests in the subtle bodies as an electrical interference which appears as a counterwave signature. All disease is really misplaced energy in the wrong frequency. Auric Field. This is made up of etheric, astral, mental, casual, emotional and spiritual bodies, collectively called the subtle bodies. Tachyon energy. It relates to the smallest of all known or knowable field packets of energy in motion. The mind has control of tachyons. Tachyons have a consciousness of their own. They operate on the frequency of love. It is at this level that energy healing takes place in the subtle bodies. Solitron and standing columnar wave energy. These wave signatures are similar in nature. They are terms used to describe the vital force, which is a spinning vortex of columnar energy. This field is the life force of every living substance. All creation is a double helix of energy coming and going. It is within this field that we live and move and have our being. Photon. Photons and light quantum are directly interchangeable terms of reference for the same field or particle, which is generally looked upon as a packet of electromagnetic radiation. When the energy packets of tachyons, electrons and protons are in a balanced state of negative and positive energy, there is a photonic emission. When a human balances the energy within the vital force, he or she can raise their consciousness through a photonic emission into a higher light body and activate a higher chakra. The photon is not limited to just the visible component of light. The energy of a photon depends on the frequency of the radiating source. Photons of energies are found throughout the wide span of radiation from gamma to infrared. All photons travel at the speed of light. Psychotronics. In the European sense, psychotronics refers to using your own psychic power to heal yourself or another person. This is mind over matter. Psychotronics can be done at a distance. The person does not have to be present. There are devices which broadcast energy signatures to a person so that the energy in their subtle bodies is changed, thus activating the law of changing the energy to change the mass. The American Radionics Society has changed the name of their radionic device to Psychotronic. This device broadcasts wave energy signatures to crops and or to any living electromagnetic field. The first law of energy medicine, alchemy and homeopathy is change the energy and you change the manifestation of the mass. For years the homeopaths have called the energy field the vital force. It is this force in the body that reacts to external stimuli. If the vital force is weak and out of balance, then the proper doses of energy medicine must be used to return the body's power of recovery to a natural state. Disease is a lack of empowerment and destroys the very core of one's being. This occurs when there is an electrical imbalance in the auric field. In healing all types of illnesses, the student must search for the cause. What most people don't realise is that the human body has several other bodies besides the physical. The human energy field or auric field is made up of the subtle bodies. Disease occurs when there is a lack of communication between these bodies, which in reality is a conflict between soul and mind. The only true science that heals the conflict between the subtle bodies and the physical is a field of vibration that removes the blocking energy pattern. This is the simple concept that allows homeopathy, colour therapy, magnet therapy, sound therapy, flower essences, gem XLRs and psychotronics to work. In their purest forms, they are all forms of energy medicine that work to restore the balance, which in reality is what medicine is all about. The best proof of this energy field is in Kirlian Photography. Kirlian photos show the vital force to be a standing column or wave of swirling energy, sometimes called a chakra energy pattern. This energy pattern is a double helix and it is designed into the caduceus coil, which the medical field has used as their staff. This staff makes a statement that the physician knows how to bring the vital force back into balance, thus freeing the individual from disease. Originally, members of the field of medical science carried a staff called the caduceus coil. At present, the medical staff only shows one serpent. This is now shown on the side of emergency vehicles. By showing only one serpent, this would seem to indicate that medical science no longer relates to balance. In nature, there are two distinct energy patterns, Hertzian wave and standing column of wave. Hertzian waves are made by switching fields. As the standing column of wave, or Nadi energy pattern, moves through the body, it imparts a resonance factor to the fabric of the field generated by the spinning of the chakras. To define the energy patterns present in a standing column of wave, one has to look at the energy field generated by a tornado. A standing column of wave is a swirling mass of energy travelling in a pulsed column of cycling energy. If one looks at a Kirlian photograph of the human body, a column of swirling energy will be seen. A Kirlian photograph shows that the energy field around the body is a standing column of wave. Disease manifests in these energy patterns before the symptoms of disease occur in the physical body. Unfortunately, as scientists have been denied the truth of standing column of wave energy patterns. Historians have recorded that anyone studying standing column of wave energy fields have been subject to suspicion of wrongdoing and often put in jail. Tesla, Reich, Dinscher, Rife and Lakhovsky, just to name a few. Without the information of standing column of waves, we cannot advance into the fourth or fifth dimensions. By balancing the chakra system, you create a photonic emission with the electromagnetic field that activates the 5 higher chakras. This is why anyone studying this information is suspiciously removed from disseminating their information.